welcome back to Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts Japanese campaign. Where last episode we faced a entente united against us. However, I am confident, very confident that we can get something done about them. We are preparing a naval invasion against the French. And of course, the other nation we're at war with is the Soviet Union. We're fighting for our life here. Trying to keep alive. I need these battleships back in service. They are refitting. They had a terrible design flaw. So, once they engaged, I noticed it. Luckily, it was more luck than wisdom in that regard. And yeah. Now we just have to pray we can get it to work before the French overwhelm us there. That is pretty nice. Late radar attack, right. Okay, without much further ado, yeah, we're pretty much over capacity currently. Okay, that's a lot better. Strike, battle, battle, strike. Ooh, dear. Oh dear. Alright, 4 submarines sunk. Five transports. Ouch. Mental note, let's not do that again. Canada, I'd love to beat up Canada, but not right now. I mean, I'm in the middle of a war. Don't you know we're at war? Alright, French naval invasion is a go. A lot of these ships are in a battle. Okay, yeah. I think that is what we're gonna do here. Let's clean up the transports first. Okay, yeah. That's it. And of course, a naval invasion here is being launched against the French, yeah? Oui. Let's move in some reinforcements just because I can. And I want this invasion to succeed. If nothing else, to be honest, I'd rather have this invasion here succeed and cleaning up the French colonies here over winning the fights here. I would be grumpy if I lose my battleship still. But that aside, maintaining control over Asia is more important to me currently than taking over Europe. That said though, Tango, Aka and Cannon. If I upgrade you, Tango, Aka, Cannon. Oh dear. Proceed. Upgrade those heavy cruisers. Then the build time for Yamato was 25 months. Iwami 15 months. This old Yamato design can be deleted, for sure. Setsu, 25 months. I get 2 of you. I'm not going to build you again, so remove you. We still have 2 old Takes. I think I'll delete this design. Okay. What we need though, because right now also we have a lot of designs again. Like 2 episodes ago we cleaned this up nicely, but yeah, it's a mess once again. We're building 12 heavy cruisers. Let's see how far those are. We're commissioning a couple of this. Oh, excellent. Excellent. Refits, battleship refits, 3 months. Okay. A couple of ships are being built, 5 months. Most of the ships are suspended currently. Okay, that's fair. Okay. We need to knock down the French a bit. Let's start with that. I'm very eager to actually start designing. I'm feeling like designing stuff, but not today, I suppose. Destroyer join up with the light cruisers. Contact established. Again, I'm not too worried about the French cruiser. Light ships, tighten up formation. Stand by to engage. 30 knots, 30 kilometers. Closing rapidly, 28, 27, 26. Should be around 24, 25, 24. Okay, yeah, there we go. 5 times speed, light cruisers. Turn. Heavy cruiser. Who is actually right behind the light cruiser. Turn as well. Engage the heavy, please. Engage the heavy. No torpedoes on that light cruiser. No torpedoes on that heavy cruiser. Again, what's up with the single 10-inchers? I am suddenly not a fan anymore of this fight. Lock torpedoes on the light. Aggressive torpedo fire authorized. Take her out. Smoke up. Torpedoes off. Heavy cruiser. Let's engage the light cruiser. Close quarter combat, please. Go, go, go. The light ships will follow. After all, there is no torpedo to worry about on your side. Before we can launch the second salvo. Heavy cruiser is taking pounding. Okay, flooding hits. Okay. Armor some rounds, please. Number destroyer. Armor piercing rounds with the main guns, please. Jeez. Yeah. Mental note, this ship was meant to be a long-range ship, not a charger. Also, yeah, it is a French ship, okay. For a moment I thought, like, Boris, is that French or is that a Russian ship? I wasn't sure. Okay. We have defeated our first enemy. Smoke up. 62 rounds remaining on her main gun. When those run out, it'll be easy. Good hit on my destroyer there. Not nice. Please fire explosive rounds. Okay, it's gonna be one of those games again, eh? I mean, you get Generation 1 radar. Okay, that is fair. I get Generation 3 radar. Well, I am hitting, sure, but not a whole lot. But I think, yeah, 48 rounds. lose an inch? Yes, we did. It's unfortunate. Come on, 88 hits. Yeah, you're like heavily armored all around. It's fun to fight it. It's completely different from the Russian ships, but it does mean a change in my mentality. Not to mention that I haven't done this for far too long. And slow down 32 knots, build up a bit more of cruise speed bonus. Auto select rounds, please. See what we can do. She is coming in hard currently. Aggressive torpedoes, fire. Angle issue on the heavy cruiser. Well, say goodnight, sweet prince. That's 3 torpedo hits. Excellent. Away with my heavy. Win the fight. Ooh, barely missed that one. Unlucky. Or well, expected. Really. Okay, heavy cruiser come back in. I mean, hello. Are you guys ever gonna shoot? Probably not. Such a useless weapon, torpedoes. In some ways, they are way too broken currently. And they always will be. Because this game will not be updated. Sadly enough, I think there was much that could be done still. If they had the funding. In other news, we're closing in on the 30,000 damage. 18 rounds remaining on your 6-inch guns. 10.6 inch, pardon me. Let's close in a bit more. Oh, my 6-inch guns are out of ammo as well. At least on my lead ship. Crew losses of 66%. That is pretty nasty. By now. You know, if these torpedoes would fire... Look at that! Speak of the devil, and then she fired one. Only one, but hey. And it's a dud. Well done. You fired a torpedo, and it's a dud. Let's say 300 rounds remaining on this ship. Surrendered due to crew losses. 80% of the crew died. 8 out of 10 people. That is a lot. Still, 2 ships down. How come there is only a destroyer in this area? And they have the tonnage needed. That makes no sense whatsoever. That's sad. Time to murder some cruisers, shall we? Because we're having a battleship with us today. She is beautiful. And she's coming for you. Heavy cruiser, go back. None shall pass. You know. Unio. Unio? Unio? Something like that? I don't know. I admit, I never learned Japanese. I probably never will. I'm doing my best. Range to target, 34 kilometers, and we have not really reloaded this battleship. That is kind of terrifying, though. That we haven't. But let's close in and see what we can do. Use up my explosive rounds first. All I have to do is keep this battleship alive, and I'll be fine. Famous last words, right? Focus on the heavy cruiser, please. I'm not gonna say armor-piercing rounds, but just a tad too late. Light division. See, this is what these cruisers are supposed to do. Torpedo. Torpedo. Light division, fall back please, you're too close. Please hit, please hit, please hit, please hit, please hit. Ooh, 4 torpedo hits there. Excellent. That ship's done for. Inbound torpedoes. How the hell? Yeah, you have torpedoes, pardon me. I'm confused with the other ships, the Russian light cruisers who did not have torpedoes. But this should be dodgeable, right? Yeah, keep this course here. We should be fine. Oh god. We should be fine, except for the light division here. Keep dodging, keep dodging, keep dodging. That was very lucky. That was not lucky. That was lucky. Focus fire here, please. It's the lead ship that's done, eh? Yeah, I keep doing that. Stupid key binding here. Okay. Light cruisers eliminated. It's the heavy cruisers that didn't have torpedoes. I have 41 rounds remaining on my battleship, though. Should be enough. Also, 800. How the hell are you doing 800 damage against me? What are you panning? Main gun partial penetration. Oh dear. Yeah, that is serious. What kind of guns are these? Yeah. Yeah, okay, I can see it happening. And yeah. Out of ammo on my battleship. At least out of main gun ammo. Great. That's pretty bad, actually. Guns 11 to 7, yeah. This range, we're roughly 20 kilometers. Oh, wrong one. Yeah, unlucky, I suppose. You're out of ammo as well. Okay, that's not good. I have to detach those two and tell them to retreat. That means I have 4 ships remaining now. 17 kilometers, you're 15 kilometers. Yeah, okay. Let's try to stay out of range of those 4-inchers, shall we? My explosive rounds, please. Let's see if we can get a fire or two going. Other cruiser is coming in. 16 kilometers. So I am evading. I think that was the right call to make. Now, with my luck, they're gonna blow up my heavy in the turn. Nope, they're not. Good. Okay, continue harassing this one cruiser here. Running out of high explosive rounds though. I still have 2 destroyers with torpedoes, but I'm not eager to use them. You're down to 29 rounds on your main guns, okay. And you? This is a different class of ship. Still has plenty of ammo. That is some nice looking salvos though. Alright, so let's close in. I think we're close enough where we've damaged her enough that we can do it relatively safely. 3%. %, 1%. Okay. Next cruiser. Look at that, you are actually shooting back. That makes sense. Ooh. Did I just ding a 9-inch? No, I didn't just now. That's another 1k damage you've done. Aggressive torpedoes authorized. Torpedo salvo away. Hold your course. Hold your course. Let her dive into them. Impact. Torpedoes are over here. Not a lot of them actually. One torpedo hits. Excellent. Two would have been better, but still. You're out of torpedoes and you're out of 6-inchers. Destroyer actually fired. Look at that. You didn't. Yeah, the Take herself. Small torpedo launch. Fairly good. Ooh, they're looking really good. And there we go. Fun cruiser. 31 knots, 32, yeah. Very interesting one. Her crew training was terrible though, only cadets. I mean, I had veterans and seasoned crew on these ships. Okay. I have a single cruiser that can sally out. The rest is being repaired or refitted. And we're well over capacity again. Let's suspend another cruiser. Let's get another dockyard built. Yeah. All constructions have been cancelled currently. Okay, 1 month and a couple of ships should come off the line, including a battleship. So let's hit the end turn quickly, shall we? French submarines. Le Guild. Oh my god. Ouch. What the actual... Did not expect that. A draw? Yes, I expected that, but this? Ouch. No, also go away. All ships are currently in battle, except one destroyer of the Kitakami. You're gonna sally out. These cruisers move in here. There are no reinforcements here, right? Nothing. Of course, I could send this group in. but I rather think I'll attack over here. That said though, my next invasion should be against the Soviets. Northern Finland, Estonia, Western... No, Georgia. Bulgaria, 22,000. That's an easy target. It's already being pushed by the Greek forces, but we don't want Greece to become too powerful, right? An ally is nice, an overpowered ally is not nice. And as long as I have these ships here, all this is pretty much on lockdown. We have a submarine engagement. Pardon me, forgot about it. 3 transports, better than nothing. This is looking very strong. Okay, what kind of battles do we have? Okay. I'm not gonna do this fight simply because I want these ships to get some more ammo. Maybe, hopefully. Also, this is 4 out of 6. So I could send the Haruna back, but let's not. Okay, we are well within our capacity currently. You know what that means? The suspended ships. Resume building on these. Yeah. Now let's hit the end turn. A convoy. Can't delay it. Don't want to auto-resolve it with a battleship on the line. It's one of the few weapons I have against the French that actually seem to work. Please join up. It's only a small convoy, really. Activate torpedo avoidance. Of course, my transports are armed with 3-inch guns, which is good. I have been spotted. And closing. Fire high explosive rounds if you can. Give me a full broadside on the cruiser. Changing targets. Okay. If you want to do that, be my guest. First hits on my battleship. What is charging in here? It's just both of them. That said though, the destroyer is a far greater threat. Let's turn the battleship, shall we? Torpedoes here, straight. Destroyer with my main guns. Split up. bit. So is my heavy cruiser, by the way. Her massive torpedo armament is all but gone. But fires a single shot. Okay, that was a light cruiser, less in the world. Destroyer just fired at my battleship, so hello. Battleship's gonna change course. Hello. Battleship's gonna go straight, actually. Stop avoiding. Get in line. If you move in line, you're fine. Otherwise, you're gonna die. Yeah. Like I said. He's far away, no threats. It will be a month repair time at the very least, maybe 2. These destroyers are not bad. Alright, let's come about. Ah, no you don't. No you don't. And let's set a course towards that heavy cruiser. Holy, that was some nasty hits coming in there. In a rapid tower. Yeah, this battleship's gonna get wrecked. Yeah. Another hit coming in. Yeah. You might actually flip out. Also, you're very close to my transport. Change course. I don't want you to get closer to the transports. Stop blowing holes in my ship. You got pathetic 9-inch guns. You have a 0.9% penetration chance. Haven't noticed that. If you call that 0.9, I don't believe you. None whatsoever. Well, except that was a main tower. Main tower could be canned, and my battleship is out of ammo. Right. Destroyer. Detach. I have flank. Make a direct run at the enemy, please. I want those 3-inch guns to do something. Smoke up. But you succeeded, and the threat was neutralized. be right back, folks. Yeah, we were not doing that battle. Lol. No, we're not gonna bother with Brazil for now. Thank you very much. This is looking good. This is looking terrifying. How do you... Hello. There must be way more ships in here than just that single one, right? That's sad though. Let's get even more ships out. One more turn, then I can move this entire fleet to deal with this invasion. Yeah, okay, should be fine. It should be fine, ladies and gentlemen. Submarines. And we have a battle cruiser in this area. Let's move the battle cruiser to here, I guess. Yeah. Ivory Coast for France. Engage. I mean, I'm willing to fight those battles. Now, Brazil is attempting to take Panama, which in all honesty is, if they would succeed, very dangerous. Okay, we have a couple of battleships here. Let's see if we can break open the Baltic Sea. Three months for you now. That's unfortunate. 4 months for a new ship. That's good. Musashi and Yamato will be done next month. So they will be available next turn. That is wonderful news. Because honestly, I need them. Yeah, we do not negotiate with our enemies until we're ready to start a peace deal. Yeah, that was to be expected. Okay, small fleet, small fleet. I don't want to fight this. Not without my battleships. I'm sorry. We could try. I mean, I could dive in with my destroyers, with my heavies, I suppose. Let's do that next time, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, looking at the time. Next episode, we'll fight this. Until then, ladies and gentlemen, take care.